for them. What's your problem? Family's out of money. Well, it's kind of your problem, really, isn't it? Why is that my problem? Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Ostriv. And after the exodus of the last episode where many people left town because we had no food, many of them have moved back in. Not the same people, I assume, but lots of people have moved back into Ostriv because we've got lots of potatoes. The potato crop has finally come in, so we've got some potatoes, which hopefully is going to get everyone through the winter. We also got some pigs, because Ostriv allows me to just go into catastrophic debt, and I assume at some point someone will come and repo the pigs. But right now we've got 3 pigs. We have 1 boy pig and 2 girl pigs. And thank you, as always, to the comments section for, kind of holding my hand through this. Kind of what I thought. If I set these pigs to protect, they will not get slaughtered, which is kind of what I feel. I mean, it's slaughter and protect. They were fairly self-explanatory. But I am going to set these 3 right now to protect. As I understand it from the comments section, and again, do please keep those comments coming in. Thank you very much for those. They will automatically slaughter creatures when they reach a certain age, but we don't want them to do that. We want them to protect these creatures so they will make more of them, because that's how biology works. Now, ostensibly, as I am led to believe, they won't slaughter like the last 2 boy and girl pigs. They're sensible enough to know if we kill off the last 2, we don't have any more bacon ever again. But just in case, I'm going to set those guys to protect. Speaking of animals, it seems like our yard is full of chickens. Full of chickens in here. Okay, we have 11 adult chickens and 9 hatchlings right now. And this was rather illuminating. Somebody brought up in the comments to me how long it takes for a baby chick to become an adult chicken and be able to, produce eggs and whatnot. And Ostriv had it pretty much right. They said it was about, 5 to 6 months for a chick to grow up to, nominal adult status. I mean, that's not really an adult, but, nominal adult status, and then a few more months after that to start producing eggs. And that was about right. It was about 6 months or so before the chicks became adults. So at least I've got a baseline as to how long it's going to take those hatchlings to grow up and start producing things, like food. I wanted to do a couple of things while we're getting ready to hunker down for the winter, as we do here in Ostriv, and not a lot gets done during that time. But somebody recommended to me, Dave, you need to put more decoratives down. Finally, a game that rewards me for it. But basically they said more benches. More benches, more benches, more benches, because the more benches they have, the more people will rest, and then they can get back to work quicker. Like the fisherman over here, who I see is coming in with some fish. If we popped a bench down for him, he would rest somewhere around here, and then he could get back to work a lot quicker than he is right now. So if we maybe put a bench right by the bridge, that would be just delightful. Let's put a bench right down there and see if that helps him to get back to work a little bit faster. Although I notice he dropped the fish out and he's right back on the boat. Right back on there. Excellent work, dude. Who are you? Are you another fisherman? Oh my God, we have 2 fishermen. Folks, we're going to be swimming in fish this winter. Swimming in fish. Now that things are a little tiny bit more stable, I'm going to reopen some of the job positions. Yeah, you needed a job. You're off to work immediately. So let's get the smithy working again. I don't know about the carpenter. We may hold off on him for a little bit. Trading post. Okay, that still has the people that it needs. Good job there. How about the granary? Why don't we put someone in there, and let's make sure that that's a woman's only job. I got to keep the very few men that I have. I got to keep them for the jobs that the women won't do. Oh, right, and we're building our mill. We're building our windmill so we can eventually make wheat into flour, which they will take and make into bread. And somebody is on that. I don't really care how long it takes you to build that. It's fine. You've got all winter to get that done. We're not getting wheat anytime in the near future. But good job you're on that at least. And we've got 3 empty houses, so no real reason to be building any more houses right now. We'll just wait for some more folks to hopefully show up. The next thing I'd like to put down is the stone mine, because we started seeing some things that require stone to build them, and we don't got that. I don't know where stones live. I didn't really check that out when I was establishing base camp here. Okay, there's some over there. That's a very long way away. That's a super long way away. But I do have my bridge. I've got a bridge there, and I would assume, just kind of eyeballing it, that this red line is the limit of our town. So I'm just for argument's sake, I'm going to assume that we couldn't build the mining camp over here. Yeah, inaccessible. Okay, inaccessible. But I could put it down here. I could definitely put it down here and get in on both of these things of stone here. It's a heck of a long walk. It's a really, really long walk to get over here. But maybe we'll just start expanding the town in this direction to eventually meet up with it. This may be a dumb idea. It certainly wouldn't be my first dumb idea. But I'm going to put that down there. It's going to take them like 1,000,000 years to build that, because they've got to do the windmill, and then they've got to walk all the way over here to start putting these materials in. But I feel it's better to have that closer to the stone than not closer to the stone. Maybe we'll look at putting another forestry thing in here. Could even possibly put up another farm and another little housing neighborhood. Okay, maybe this little peninsula here is like the really nice section of the island. Like this is where the air quotes rich people live in Ostriv. Oh, another new family coming on in. That's good. That's good. More migrants, the better. That's more jobs that we can fill. Speaking of more jobs, we are in the winter. There's nothing that's really going to happen right now. We're not growing anything. Oh, a messenger. Okay. And we finished the windmill. Okay, lots of things are going on. Slow it down there a sec, Ostriv. What if we put on a couple more builders? I don't need that stone mine up and running quickly, but if we've got nothing to do over the winter, that's not a terrible idea. Now, trading dude, what could you tell me? Where are you coming from? Whatever that is, I don't know. What do you got? You got chickens. Cool. Digging that. What do you want, more importantly, that I have? Nothing. I have none of this. Actually, do I have any horseshoes? Have we made any of those? All right, we've made some horseshoes, and we have no horses. Okay, I'll sell you that. That's not really what I want, but... And you don't actually have a heck of a lot of stuff that I want. You don't have any food. You do have wheat, and now we have a windmill. That might come into play. How much do you want for it? You don't actually even want that much. I don't know how debt works here. I don't know if somebody's going to just at some point say, and you have no money, Ostriv is over, thank you for playing Dave. I guess we're just going to sell you those horseshoes and call it a day, man. Yeah, that's it. We'll take our 19 monies and call it a day. Okay, back to work, everyone. Back to work. Well, it's a good-looking windmill. It's a shame I couldn't rotate this. I don't know why I can't. I don't think we need a worker in here right now. I think that's a very silly thing to be doing because we have no wheat. I think we sold all of our wheat. Where's my granary? Do I have wheat? I have a little bit of wheat. Very, very tiny amount of wheat. I mean, I suppose we should try and make that into flour. That seems sensible. Is this a job that women can do? No. Apparently only men can work in the windmill. I don't think that's right. But if we're going to have flour, and the market stall can only hold 4 things, I've been meaning to put up another market stall anyway. I want this to be a whole shopping district, like an open-air market. So, trade and transport, give me another market stall. Again, I don't really care when you get this done. Just do it at some point, please. Oh, it's done. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Well, you can have flour. You can have, I don't know, buckwheat? You guys, I guess you can just eat buckwheat. Somebody said you boil it like rice and you eat it that way. Sure, have some of that. We're not going to have it yet. but I'm going to put pork on here. Eventually we'll be killing pigs. This is my thought process. And you know what? Good old-fashioned classic potatoes. You know what? We took firewood out. Let's put firewood back in. And this, I think, definitely can be a women's-only job, so no men work in there, please. And it's snowing. Look, dude, I'm really sorry that you have to march all the way across the map to build the stone mine, but it'll be a job for you later. That's going to be really exciting. Have you actually done anything over here? Or is this your first trip? No, you've actually gotten a fair bit done. All right, good job, guys. Well done. Oh, a pig died of starvation? Are you kidding me? I probably shouldn't have had them use the wheat. That was stupid. Which one? All right, one of the girl pigs. Okay, you stop working. You're fired. We don't do windmills anymore. All right. They must have. I should have done a lot of things in Ostriv, but I should have set that so they wouldn't take wheat. You know what? I just shouldn't have turned the windmill on. All right, that was silly. We've lost a pig. You guys need to breed like super quickly. Like really get really randy in the pig world. I don't know how you accomplish this. There's some sort of pig novelty items, but whatever the case, you guys need to get on that. Well, I feel now that we're going to lose the other two pigs to starvation. You've got some wheat over here. Could you give some of the wheat to the pigs? How would that work? I want you in the chicken coop. Chickens can't possibly need 220 units of wheat. I would like you to give wheat to the pigsty. Or just even invite the pigs in. I don't care. Where's my granary? All right, we've got some wheat left over here. We've got some wheat. And there is someone working here. Yes, there is someone working here. We've lost another pig to starvation. Okay, we have a single pig at this point. That's not going to make more pigs. As much as you might try, sir, that's not going to make more pigs. Oh, that's frustrating. That is frustrating. Now I'm going to have to buy more pigs, or actually don't buy more pigs immediately. Wait until we've got a decent supply of food for them. All right, well, kind of just want to slaughter that one. We may as well get the bacon, but we won't. Nope, the last pig died. Okay, I'm disappointed about that. Well, you know what, lady? You don't need to work there anymore. Okay, I should have held off on getting the pigs until I had a stable food source for them. What's your problem? Family's out of money. Well, it's kind of your problem, really, isn't it? Why is that my problem? Probably because you can't buy any food. Okay, yeah, we don't actually have any money to pay you. We're horribly in debt. We used most of the money to buy 3 pigs, all of which are dead now. Can we slaughter them? Is it too late to slaughter them? You're out of money too. Okay, because I got pork here. If you guys wanted to take the dead pigs and make bacon out of it, I think everyone in town would be pretty cool with that. I get the feeling these guys are going to move out of town because they're flat broke, and then we're going to have another massive exodus, and then we won't be able to do anything because we have no laborers. And it's the middle of winter anyway, we can't produce any food. The workers are still working on the old stone mine over here. Things are happening. Buildings are being built. Maybe if we can get some stone, we can sell that off to somebody. Or lime or anything. I'm just really looking for anything at all we can do to generate an income during the winter. And the smithy, how are you doing on iron? You have a little bit left. Not really as much as I might like. But you have a little bit left. Really try and eke that out, Mr. Smithy, because we cannot afford to buy you anymore. Well, they cost me nothing, and the villagers do love them, so I'm going to throw down some more benches anywhere at all, really. Put one there, and let's put another one, say, don't really have any benches over in this neck of the woods, do we? Let's put another one sort of here-ish. How about near the pigsty where there are no more pigs? Yeah, you can have one right there. Okay, cool. How's my my stone mining camp? Is almost done. Okay, neat. Neat. Hurry that up, guys. I know we finished the bench. Let's finish the stone mining camp. There we go. Put in a couple of guys. I mean, they're available. They're there. They may as well do something. Now, how the heck? Oh, it's going to be so long to get those materials over there. Hiring options, no. What? Order a cart. Yeah. Order a cart for that. That seems sensible. And order another cart. And I'll go over to carpentry and actually have a carpenter. Because we don't got none of those. Oh, we do. I thought I fired you. Okay. Well, then build a cart for the stone mining camp. Boy, are they going to need it. And continuing my plan of we don't have a heck of a lot else to be doing in winter, I'm going to set up sort of a midpoint warehouse over here. So they can hopefully bring some stone and whatever else it is they make, lime, into that warehouse. And we'll start fleshing out this side of the island here. And making this more into, well, having anything at all here, really. That's, if everyone doesn't move out or die. But I think for right now, starting to flesh that out might be a good idea. You guys are over here working, right? I mean, you don't have carts yet, but you exist. And then we've got stone over here. Oh, it's limestone. Okay, well, that's fine. There's 10,000 units of limestone. What's going on over here? More limestone. So do we get stone out of that, or just limestone? Because if we don't get stone, where does stone live? Well, they finished the warehouse, the new interim warehouse. So what if we had... Can I not put that in there? I don't see anything for lime or stone or anything like that. Well, then why the heck do we have this warehouse? That's a very silly warehouse. Where do we put lime and stone? It can't possibly be in the granary. That's for, food things, right? Yeah, no, this is for food stuff. Oh, a messenger is visiting. Super. What do you got? And what do you want that I have? I have nothing, really. You do want charcoal. I can make charcoal pretty easily. That's very, very easy to do. So I have quite a bit of that. I am going to sell you all of it. And I'll make more. I'm only getting 50 for this. But I will sell you all of that with the assumption that I can make more pretty quickly. You got pigs. I should not buy pigs. I think that's a terrible idea because I can't feed them right now. I should buy pigs probably next fall when all of the wheat has come in. That would be a good time to buy those. I see you have 8,000 potatoes. I believe I also have 8,000 potatoes. So I will not be purchasing your potatoes. Thank you very much for asking, though. Looking at that, though, did remind me what I wanted to set up was a cowshed. Specifically near one of these fields. Because, as I was alerted to in the comments, we can send the cows over to eat in the field. I wonder if they, therefore, would then drop manure, which would fertilize and bring back nutrients into the soil. I would imagine they would. So, this is buckwheat right now. That's fine. But somewhere over here, I can set this to allowing it for oxen. I know I can do that. I've seen the tab for it. There we go. Supply for oxen. Okay, we'll think about that. But mostly I want cows. Eventually. Not now. But I want to start building the cowshed sort of sooner rather than later. So cows. There we go. Oh, it's a tiny little thing. Okay, neat. Good. That can live... Actually, let's make that part of this farm. I think that would be neat. Can I get that to live, here? Oh, yeah, that looks good. It looks like just organically part of the farm. Yeah, give me one of those. Okay, so they will get stone out of the limestone deposits, because we've generated some stone and we've generated some limestone. I don't really know what I do with it, but we've got it. And you've got some carts, too, which is good. You're probably really appreciating that, because it's about 2 to 3 miles before you get back to town. But yet I can't put those in here. It's kind of weird. I should make sure I'm making charcoal. Are we making charcoal? Because I just sold all of it. Oh, yeah, we're fine. Yeah, we're totally fine. I should have emptied this and just sold some more. Go ahead and make that empty at some point in your lives. No, really make empty. Yes, really. You don't actually have to ask me. Wow, that's a lot of laborers. Do we have unemployment here? Because, that's odd. Okay, I wanna work on my chicken killing experiment here. That's another sentence you only hear when you're playing video games. We've got 16 adult chickens. If I take this down to 15, will they then kill the 16th chicken and provide meat to the market? This is my plan. If it doesn't work, then I'll just bounce it back up to 30 until we've got 30 adult chickens. But we've got 13 hatchlings. In fact, I wonder if I should increase that. I wonder if I should build another chicken coop. After a slow start, the chickens are working out pretty well. But I want to see if somebody's going to go over, slaughter a single chicken, and bring chicken meat to market. This is my thought process. Well, somebody got rid of a chicken, because we're down to 15 now. Yeah, there we go. Chicken meat. Chicken meat. The worker just walked in there, took out a chicken, and created chicken meat, which is basically how that process works. Okay, good. So that's how that works. Let's have 20 adult chickens. If you get to 21, go ahead, chop its head off, butcher it, and put it... Do you butcher chickens? Or just butcher, cows and pigs and stuff? Do you butcher chickens? I don't know. Anyway, so go put that... Yeah, you're waiting on chicken meat. Folks, chicken nuggets are available in Ostriv. And continuing my idea of we've got nothing better to be doing in the middle of winter anyway, I'm going to put down one of these platforms so that the folks who are working with, the folks who need water can get the non-potable water from the river instead of using up the drinking water from the well. I feel that's valuable. And again, we've got nothing else to be doing. We may as well be building things in the winter. Or is it dress a chicken? I feel with poultry you dress them rather than butcher them. I think that's the proper terminology. Like you would slaughter a pheasant and then dress it, not butcher it. Do please let me know in the comments. This is going to occupy most of my thought process for the day now. Okay, spring is here. Now I don't technically know when the growing season starts, but the snow is gone. So let me start setting up the whole farm nonsense now. We let 3 of these fields go to fallow last year. Not this year. Now the potato field, that we're going to let go fallow, because it's got almost no nutrients left. So let's get some stuff working here. Are you kidding me? I can't change this during its season, and apparently its season is right now. Are you serious? I'm stuck with these being fallow, because I didn't change it last year. That's a little fussy. That's not awesome. I mean, it's the beginning of the season. You could go and plant things there. All right, you know what? To heck with you. I'm setting up another field. There's buckwheat in this one. You know what? Give me another field. That's how we'll add a field. I did not realize that. That is a little fussy that I can't... I mean, it's the beginning of the growing season. I think it would be okay. All right. I've grown vegetables on occasion in my yard. Not often, but occasionally I do. I do not have to get to, December and decide what I'm going to grow there next year. I can basically say in March or even April, possibly May, hey, I think I'll throw some cabbage in that soil. I don't have to plan it a year in advance. All right, though, we're going to work with what we've got. Okay, you are doing nothing at all right now. You think you're growing wheat, but actually you're going to grow wheat. Yeah, you were correct the first time. You're going to grow some wheat. Good job. Let's activate that field. Okay, that's going to grow something. Nothing else here is. The buckwheat will grow something. What did I set up in farm number 2? We set up potatoes, a fallow field, and buckwheat. Let's get some more wheat. Because I want the animals and we're going to need some wheat to feed them and also for the flour. So we are going to add a field and you know what? Let's make this a pretty big one. Yeah, there we go. Oh, too long. Okay, back it up. How about here to here? Yeah, you like that one just fine. You may also grow wheat, and you can activate yourself right now. Let me just check that again. So I've got wheat, potatoes, fallow, buckwheat. Good start. Okay. And then this one is also wheat. Oh, I do have a lot of wheat going on. I'm stuck with 3 fallow ones that I can't change until I guess we get to the end of this growing season. Sorry, 4 fallow ones. This farm's effectively useless. Buckwheat here, wheat there. I'm going to go out on a limb. This will come as a surprise to people. I don't think we've got enough potatoes growing. I think we need some more potatoes around here. There we go. Small field of potatoes behind the cowshed. I realize now, as I've laid all of that out, I could have just demolished these fields and started all over again. That is a thing I could have done. But here we are. It's not like we're not going to need more food in the future. That probably would have been a more moderate way of accommodating that. Although, I'm going to reiterate, I feel I should be able to plant something here. It's the very, very beginning of March. I shouldn't have had to make my decision last year. But hey, I guess that's how crops worked in the medieval, late medieval, really more Renaissance era. I mean, 1725 is not the Middle Ages. Anyway, we're going to work with what we've got. Okay, everybody back to work. Speaking of work, need to get some people hired in, not the pigsty. No, not that. The farm. Okay, give me, 2 workers there. And then how about a manager? How about a manager in there? I don't necessarily, no men. Sorry, guys. Sorry, this is a women's only job here. We've got a manager in there. You need to be fired. You and you. And then farm numero, not the first one, the second one. Yeah, that numero. You are in there. Let's open up that position. This should already be only women. And I guess a manager? Sure, why not? Let's go nuts here. All right, everybody grow literally everything. I am banking this entire playthrough on this year's crops. I'll put someone back in the windmill, because why not? We don't have the pigs to feed right now, so no real worry about running out of food there. The fishing guys are back at work, and they are producing dried fish. They've got some coming in. Could we get another fisherman? Could we possibly get another fisherman? And let's add another boat. And you. Oh, you're already in here. Excellent. Good. Yeah, get another boat kicking along. We've got 2 folks over in the stone mine. I don't know, getting stone and limestone. We haven't needed it yet, but we'll have it. Is anyone else shy of workers at all? How's the forestry doing? Oh, actually, forestry's full. You, Sparky, go find something else to do with your life. Really kind of only need 3 workers in there right now. I don't have plans to build anything in the near future, so if you take a while to cut trees down, that's broadly okay. Oh, I accidentally set up the farm to have laborers being only women, but the workers could be a guy, so this guy snuck in with his mustache and was desperately trying to farm things. I'm sorry, sir, you have to leave. Actually, do you have to leave? I mean, I've been saving the men for the men-only jobs, but I mean, I think we're pretty good in terms of employment right now. Maybe you can work there. You know what? Why am I judging you? If you want to be a farmer, you know what, sir? You be a farmer. I probably shouldn't be discriminating because we need all the food we can get, but the other farm is it's all women, and that seems to be going well. That's fine. You guys keep doing that. All right. Things are happening. Oh, 2 fishermen out. Excellent. Good job. And I think you're building a boat. Oh, did you finish it? Oh, good job, man. Well done. Now we've got 3 fishermen. That's going to be some fish coming in. Okay, let me just review here. We've got the farms back up and running. Little disappointed on the fallow fields I can't change, but I will desperately try and remember that for next year, and then we can go nuts. It'll certainly be full of nutrients in those fields. So we've got some wheat, some buckwheat, and some potatoes growing. The chickens are doing surprisingly well. Again, despite a slow start, the chickens are doing pretty well. Plenty of food for them, everything's going fine, and when we get to 21 chickens, we will either butcher or dress that chicken and take it to market. And then the fish are coming in. Good. So we got fish, I don't know, crops, potatoes, wheat, that kind of thing, and chicken eggs, and every once in a blue moon some chicken wheat will come in. Next task is to get through the growing season, really kind of stockpile on wheat, and then get back into the animal game with the pigs and the cows. We'll let those just sit, and we'll have flour. Somebody will work on flour, and then people can have bread. Then hopefully, maybe, possibly, they'll stop whining about food variety. They won't stop whining about being broke, because we're hemorrhaging money. But they will at least have different food to eat. That is probably an excellent place to call it on Ostriv for today. Do please keep me apprised in the comments of how long you think this colony is going to last, because I'm not sure we're going to make it through the next winter, but we'll give it a shot anyway. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up. No end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. We embrace all religions here in Tropico, so long as the practitioners of that religion remember that we have a crocodile farm over here, and that the fence is not crocodile-proof. Okay, alright, oh god, a new incident. Childbirth. You know what, lady, we've been doing this for billions of years. Do you think you can handle this one by yourself, please? Just, you know what, nature will get you through. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman.